So, um, well, I was gonna be making this video last week, but I was so sick as hell, and I was gonna be doing it this week too, but I was sick as fuck. But let's just get into it. So Melanie Martinez, I don't know what to say. Honestly, she's changed. Like, you can't deny she's changed. She's definitely changed. But anyways, I don't know, but like I've been distancing myself. I've deleted my Instagram. I've separated myself from my fan account. If you've seen Earthling Midnight, that's me. I just I didn't want to but um I don't want to be part of a fandom that's hostile and toxic and sending threats when they say something about her, which is kind of justifiable in a way because been accused of a very serious crime of SA towards her friend or former friend Timothy Heller, and it's just weird to me how during the trilogy tour Timothy came back. It was kind of fishy to me, but now that I see that your abuser or I could kind of get what's going on with Timothy. Like, if it's true, you would be triggered to see your abuser being out there getting so much success and so much love, and when you try to call them out and you've been basically been bullied off the internet, been gets receiving threats, been saying it's time for you to get a job, and it didn't make I don't think Piggyback made the situation any better. It just made I feel like it made the fans more hostile towards Timothy by saying, "Oh, she just did it for fame. She was just using her for fame." But there's got to be something more deeper than their situation. Like, there's got to be something that's supposed to be between them two. But honestly, I can never see that them two discussing it face to face in the future. Let's be real with each other, cause honey, you're being accused of I'm not. I don't want to say it. Like, you're being accused of that, and you're gonna. And she did make a response back in I think 2017 to the allegations. She said I would say she never said no on what we did together, but and people said that just rubbed them the wrong way. That just sounds like a red flag to me. Just it sounds like she definitely did do something to her, but it's like I don't know. We don't know what happened that night. That's the problem, is that we jump to conclusions as people. We just say, "Oh, she's a she's a she's a rapist. She's that," in the comments saying, "Oh, you're disgusting for supporting her." I'm like, it's not that it's not true, but I get where these people are coming from by saying, "Oh, I don't want to be associated with you if you're like a fan of someone who's could possibly be an abuser." And it was during the trilogy tour when Melanie was going to tour, when in 2024, when every celebrity was basically getting canceled from left and right, I'm pretty sure. But it was crazy. It was a really crazy fucking year. 2024, that it was crazy. But anyways, she came out on TikTok again, saying saying the same things basically. Um, and the allegations came back to light back in 2024, and it kind of made Melanie's career a little backfired, a little, she was getting canceled. I wouldn't say canceled, but people were, her new fans were like, what the hell? what the hell? There's like a lot of people now to this day saying we owe her an apology after it was right after the drama between her and her ex-boyfriend Verde, and it's the fact that her fans would sweep the allegations under the rug, but when it comes to her moving on quickly and that, they just like, oh no, we don't like you anymore, no, that's too much, you drew the line for us. Yeah, allegations of you abusing someone, no, yeah, we can sweep that under the rug, but you moving on too quickly, no, that's something else. But it's like the fact that her fans just defends her at everything, like, that seems controversial. It's just really just parasocial to me. Like, she doesn't even know you guys, and you guys are just defending her like she's your best friend. Like you're her, like you're the lawyer. Like, she didn't do anything. She's innocent. Like, Timothy's just jealous, you know? Like, the whole story was made up. Like, you get what I mean, bro? Like, just stop. You guys are so You guys are so hateful. And her crybaby era. Oh, I just, I just don't know what to say. Cause like, I used to be a big fan of the crybaby era. Like, really, it was just now seeing more allegations of her sexualizing children, romanticizing mental illnesses, putting weird stuff in her coloring book, and promoting child abuse. It's just wow. When I was younger, it was like 2017. I did not have social media. I just had Spotify. That was pretty much it. And I was like, you know what? I kind of like this. It's not actually kind of bad. Cause I didn't understand the meanings behind these lyrics of her songs, and but like even though like some of her music videos back then, like when I was just first discovering her, yeah, Pacify Her, when I first saw it, it did kind of make me a little uncomfortable, cause she's supposed to be playing as little children in the music video, and at the end of it, one of the characters basically shows their chest to the boy to win him over. And I was like, aren't these supposed to be babies? Like, aren't these supposed to be literal babies that she's acting as? Like, isn't Crybaby supposed to be a baby? And Basic Bitch, isn't she a baby? Why are we doing this? Why is she doing that? Why is she showing her chest to that boy? She's like, what, like, not even 2 years old? And she's already, like, saying, hey, you want to look at these? I'm like, yeah, that was the most uncomfortable music video for me, but what else? I would say her Mad Hatter music video, that terrified me. The giant animals, those were so terrifying. Jesus Christ, look at the thing. Look at it. Oh God, look at it. I mean, it's kind of cute, but eh. Her K through 12 album and her movie, it just, I used to love it so much. I used to love this movie, but now people are saying like the movie makes them uncomfortable now because they were talking about really weird subjects, and like it just seemed like she was romanticizing it more than actually trying to raise awareness of this stuff. And it just, this music video, this scene of the movie just made me so uncomfortable, because like that's supposed to be a grown man and a student. And I in the beginning of K through 12, they're supposed to be children in pre-K, I think. I don't know. But throughout the movie, they start aging. I don't know how it worked, because I never really paid attention to the movie. I was just listening to the songs. But I don't know how Alita's character would have been at that scene, but it just seems off to me, and it just seems so creepy, and it just seems a little disgusting, and I'm like, yeah, this is a little bit weird. And it's, um, yeah. And at the beginning of K through 12, when they were getting off the bus, when the bus driver was trying to peek at the, I don't know what he's doing, but when their skirts lifted up, and they said, when it showed their underwear saying fuck off, I'm like, aren't these supposed to be kindergartners? Why are we doing that? Why? 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 Conclusion, with all this stuff, it's just the one thing that gets to me is that she only talked about the allegations once, and it was in 2017, and she made us that song Piggyback. She didn't really explain herself in like a video like a normal person would when it comes to allegations. Like, um, it just felt a little off to me, because and anytime when someone would ask, when are you going to talk about, when are you going to put out another statement, her fans would immediately jump to say she doesn't owe us anything. She doesn't owe you any explanation. She's already been saying it. And they were basically saying it's been debunked, so stop worrying about it. Just don't talk about it. Basically, just sweeping it under the rug like nothing happened, and saying it's just false. It's false. It's been debunked. She's just jealous. And that one post that people think it was debunked, it was made by a Melanie fan. It was not Timothy herself who posted that. And I think it was a tweet of her saying, I admit I lied. I was just jealous. And it didn't really sound like something she would say. That sounds like something a fan made up. It deadass did. And with, it's just crazy because, like, she'll talk about any other drama that she's went through, like with Verde and stuff, and say, don't harass him, don't harass Oliver Tree, but she didn't tell her fans to not bully or harass Timothy, but she thanked her fans for defending her. I don't know, but like, I just feel like she does need to put out a second statement, because like, it's probably gonna get worse throughout the years. And with her next album, it's probably gonna get worse. Who knows? Maybe she might put something in her new album, like hinting that, or something. She might. Who, we honestly don't know what's gonna happen, to be honest, because like, this is just crazy. And I think she should probably come out at her own time to say what happened. But at the same time, I'm like, these are serious allegations that you need to clear up. And people are still believing that you did it, and it's something that isn't working, so you need to do something. I just, yeah. If her fans really cared about her, they would have just said, you need to come clean. You need to you need to say what's going, the media is wanting to know what the hell's going on, because like, I just, the people are wanting to know if they want to be a fan of someone who's a horrible person or not. And I'm pretty sure that's what the mature fans do want, is that they just want her to say something. They're just waiting for her to say something so they can come back and enjoy her music and come back to the fandom. But for right now, it's just falling apart. Her fandom is falling apart. It's divided, I think. It's a little bit divided. We got immature fans who send rude shit to Timothy, and then we got the mature fans saying I won't take any sides until something is said. And there are people who literally lit her merch on fire like it was a bonfire night when the first allegations came out. And I remember seeing those videos. I was like, Jesus Christ. But anyways, I'm gonna go. Like and subscribe if you want. Bye.